Good afternoon. Can everybody hear me? Quick wave. I was just talking down here. I found out there was nine speeches before this. So a couple of you may have been sitting here for about an hour, 2 hours. Is anybody tired? A little bit? Okay. Basically, thanks very much for your time. Let me know if I step away from the microphone because it gets 6'2". It's a little bit hard to keep going. So for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to be talking through a couple of key points about brokerage businesses. One of the big areas is customer support. Essentially, there's a huge component of any trader, any partner that's being associated with a broker. And that comes with support, it comes with a certain professionalism, and it really comes down to the experience that everybody has with a brand. So my name's Steve, I'm from PUPRIME. Love to talk to you afterwards as well if you have any questions. Here we go. So, customer support is a key part of the brokerage business. With increasing regulatory scrutiny, brokers, we have to increase the professionalism moving forward on a day-to-day basis. There's a huge number of components that make this up. I want to talk you through a few of them. So, when it comes to the training and development of a few staff at PUPRIME, we're continually trying to invest in their professionalism, update their skills, and go through development programs for different account managers and our representatives, ensuring they've got a deep understanding of the general market, including our products and services. If you guys are affiliated, trading with a certain brand, if you don't know about something, how are you supposed to sort of engage with that product? How are you supposed to understand the benefits of it, the functionality? If you've got people that are actually providing and supplying you with relevant and up-to-date information, it's going to make your experience a whole lot better. That sort of leads into effective communication skills. It's a really obvious one, but generally, if you don't understand what's being told to you, it's really hard for you to make informed decisions in any aspect, whether it's trading, learning a new skill. It's really difficult to sort of progress your journey as individuals if you don't understand what's going on. If people have strong communication skills, we're talking both written and verbal. We've got live chats, we've got emails, WhatsApp. If they're not taking the time to understand how you need to be communicated to, it's going to make things a hell of a lot harder. Additionally, we're looking at a client-centric approach. So at PUPRIME, we're really emphasising a client-centric mindset. So the training and development through all of the staff with PUPRIME, we're always putting the client's needs first. Obviously, there's rules and what we can and can't say. So if we're understanding what your objectives are, we can help guide you in the right places for you guys to make informed decisions yourselves. Relationship building. If you've got a huge amount of trust and dialogue with the people that you're doing business with your trading account or your own business relationships key. We train account managers to build strong, trust-based relationships with their clients. We encourage them to go beyond business transactions, which is a really key point to it all, and show genuine interest in the client's success. We coach them on active relationship management techniques. Really simple things, regular check-ins. What do you need? Is there any more information that you need to improve your engagement with the brand and your trading accounts? Now, some of the more, it's not really technical, but problem solving and conflict resolution is a skill set in itself. So when it comes to enhancing the professionalism of account managers that are in our space, if we understand sort of how to divergently think, think laterally, ask questions and solve problems that the traders or partners have, it's going to make for a really long-term sustainable relationship between a person and a brand. I mean, any company out there, it's not just ours, they should be looking at ways to sort of engage with their traders and engage with their professionals. So if we're able to sort of be a solution-based provider for B2B things, whether it's business to consumer, solutions are key. Now, product knowledge is, again, it's a really obvious one. When it comes to promotions, information, and the communication platforms that you might see through websites, different channels, or just your own network of people that have told you about something, if there isn't really clear communication on what the specifics are of products, it's really hard for you to engage further and deeper. There is a design, there is a thought process, there is an actual concept behind promotions and communications with products. And if brands fail at that, it's going to make your lives, again, much harder. Confusion is the biggest turn-off in business. So if people are confused, they're going to walk away and talk to somebody that can do this better for them. Now, last little point on this first slide is ethical standards. So we're talking about grounding this whole conversation in improving the professionalism of everything to do with the Forex space and B2B relationships. So with our company, we really do focus on grounding, like providing a really good ethical standard, good morals, and sort of communicating at a higher level with individuals to make sure that they're aware that we mean business. We're not here for a short amount of time. We're not looking for a short-term opportunity. We're after true engagement in the brands and the platform. Now, next little point I want to touch on is sort of deepening the understanding of what building client relationships and trading confidence. So hands up who's a trader, or hands up who wants to trade but has never traded, and hands up who's more of a B2B, business-to-business type of operator. Okay, so we got one in the crowd, and majority of people here are retail traders. So that's good to know. So building client relationships is the cornerstone of business. Again, it comes down to trust. Displaying a professional level of market knowledge is critical in various business contexts. As brokers, people that are working in sales types of roles, marketing, customer support, and general financial services. So at PUPRIME, we really want the team to display their expertise on the market to enhance credibility. This is really key. If you don't believe who you're listening to, it's not going to go very far. Building client relationships enhances your ability to want to engage further with a brand. A little bit more on that is market knowledge. Again, you've got some regulatory hurdles that brands need to jump over. We're not obviously giving personal financial advice, but information is powerful. Information is one of those things with contextual information, which gives you guys the ability to really ask better questions. We as brands, we can only communicate in certain realms. So what I wanted to say is, displaying a professional level of market knowledge, we can create cohesive narratives. And these are threads based on the current trends and news that are out there in the market. A real live example of this is if you guys are trading and you have access to somebody that you can pick up the phone and talk to, you're really limited by your creativity and your imagination on what it is that you're researching. So if you find something interesting and you bring it up, it's a market narrative. It's the overarching sentiment or the tone in the industry. If you bring that up, people are going to want to engage. We also work in the markets. We're interested in it. It's a great way to sort of establish that base of trust where you can drive forward. Now, an in-depth understanding of what you guys need. Having an in-depth understanding of your clients is a crucial component of strong, lasting relationships and providing value as a business professional. What we aim to do is provide, we basically look on timely. I think reliability is hard to find these days. Consistency and reliability. If you're looking at somebody that you've been dealing with, you're asking them questions, they're not giving you timely responses, and they're not accurate, again, it's really going to reduce your engagement in the product. So We've focused heavily through our training and development on these areas. Now, just remembering it, this next slide is not fundamental and technical analysis. We're really talking about improving the professionalism of our offerings. So the synergy between fundamental and technical signals in trading and investment is a powerful strategy. Fundamental analysis involves assessing the intrinsic value of an asset by analysing economic, financial, and qualitative factors. Technical analysis, on the other hand, examines historical price and volume data to identify trends and patterns. When you combine both of these approaches, you're really looking at trying to incorporate the what, which is the fundamental. What's actually happening? Economic announcements, things like that, right? And the when, technical. When to action, when not to action, where to set price limits, et cetera, et cetera. So you need to have those different key categorizations with your trading strategies in order to sort of build up the synergies between both of those factors. Now, fostering long-term trust and loyalty is a central goal for financial services firms. You'll hear like it's an undertone of the whole speech here is building trust. Now, if trust is built through consistent ethical behaviour, open communication, and delivering value, then establishing trust with clients leads to long-term loyalty. It's really common sense stuff. If brands focus on it like we have with training, information, it's really going to deepen your engagement with the brands. So just in summary on that last little point, the synergy between fundamental and technical signals, comprehensive analysis, compliance and regulation, and ethical standards, and the cultivation of long-term trust and loyalty are essential elements for the success in our industry. Now, I wanted to talk, just sort of coming to the end of the talk here, we've put a little slide here that basically just talks about our broker's ethos. So in conclusion, evaluating customer support is the cornerstone of brokerage success. By providing exceptional customer service and support, brokers can build trust, retain clients, and foster growth in a highly competitive industry. Strengthening client relationships through market expertise is equally vital. As clients increasingly seek knowledgeable partners, brokers that offer deep market insights and tailored solutions can differentiate themselves and become trusted long-term partners and providers for the client base. So where market conditions are ever evolving, these three pillars, elevated customer support, strengthened client relationships, and empowered traders, that's all of you guys, builds a solid foundation for long-term growth and prosperity. By focusing on these key areas, brokers can position themselves for success in the face of an ever-changing market dynamic and customer expectation. That's all I have for you. I want to open up the floor if anyone's got any questions. I'm happy to take it. We've got a bit of time left.
Any questions?
Any questions at all?
I'll come to you with a microphone. Just hands up if you have any questions for Mr. Stephen as well. No?
Anything at all? Happy? I see a few frowns. Turn it the other way around. It makes your day better. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. If there is anything else, I'll hang around for a little bit. Happy to talk to you one-on-one. We've got a stand down at booth 50, myself and two colleagues. So would love to talk to you about anything to do with the markets and your experience with brands. Some do it really well, others do it better. I like to think we come out on top there. Thanks very much.